Hello everyone and good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025 at 13:34, and today we have our Day 2 Outlook to look at for tomorrow's Outlook. So here's the Day 2 Outlook video. Tomorrow we have a slight risk that encompasses parts of eastern New Mexico and much of Texas. And we have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of New Mexico, Texas, all of Louisiana, Mississippi, all of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Also going up into Tennessee, we have parts of Arkansas, Missouri, a teeny bit of Illinois, and a little bit of Kentucky do have a marginal risk. So we do have states like those under some risks tomorrow. So we have Waco, Abilene, Killeen, Midland, and Odessa under the slight, and Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Jacksonville, and Austin under a marginal. Let's go ahead and deep dive and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got a 2% for parts of eastern New Mexico and much of Texas. We have another one here that encompasses parts of Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Missouri, and a little bit of Kentucky under the 2%. So we have Memphis, Little Rock, Abilene, Midland, and Odessa under the 2%. So we could see EF0, maybe an EF1 tornado possible from tomorrow, from any of these storms that could develop tomorrow. Going into the damaging wind threat for tomorrow, we have a 15% for parts of eastern New Mexico and much of Texas. And we have a 5% that extends from New Mexico through Texas, through Louisiana, all of Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, back up into Arkansas, Tennessee, Missouri, and Kentucky. And teeny tiniest bit of southern Illinois does have a 5%. So we have Waco, Abilene, Killeen, Midland, and Odessa under the 15%, and Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Jacksonville, and Austin under the 5%. So for the 15%, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts, and for the 5%, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible. So please be mindful that wherever you may be under the wind risk. Going to the hail risk for tomorrow, we have a 15% for much of Texas and parts of eastern New Mexico, but for the extreme eastern part of the 15% area, you just have a normal 15%. For the 5%, we've got extending from New Mexico into Texas, into a little bit of Oklahoma actually has that as well. Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, and a little bit of South Carolina, back up in Tennessee, and just a little bit of Missouri having that as well. So, hail risk, we've got Abilene, Midland, Odessa, San Angelo, and Hobbs under the significant severe. Waco, Abilene, Killeen, Midland, and Odessa under the 15%. And Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Jacksonville, and Austin have a 5%. So for the 15% area, we could see 15% hatched. We could see 1 to 3.5 inch diameter hail possible. For the small 15% normal area, we could see 1 to 3 inch diameter hail. And for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible. I did forget that parts of Oklahoma is also under the 5% wind risk and having a marginal risk up here. So I do apologize for forgetting that part. Anyway, going to the summary, all it says is large hail and damaging winds will be possible from the Texas-New Mexico border eastward into central Texas. But of course, like we said, everywhere else it has the possibility of severe weather also. So there's tomorrow's hail risk. Here's tomorrow's wind risk. There's tomorrow's tornado risk. And there's tomorrow's Day 2 Outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe. Even if you're in the marginal, you never know what these storms could do. So anyway, take today to prepare for tomorrow. And I will see you tomorrow when this Outlook turns into Day 1 for tomorrow morning. But anyway, in the meantime, Have a great day and take care, everyone.